What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? It might be kind of dangerous to go long. It may be kind of dangerous. So just pay attention. It may be kind of dangerous for a long right now. I think Smith is asleep. I don't know if he's up. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what this thing can do. Okay, so dang, I mean, I really don't even have accounts for real, man. I don't have accounts. Hey, good morning, Nightfart. Good morning. All right, man. Make sure I'm in the right account. Hmm. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, longs aren't safe. That was definitely an area of support right there. Longs were not safe in that move. That's people taking, that's not the bears coming in. That's bulls taking profits. I'm willing to start a position right here. I'm willing to start a position if I can get into it. That was for sure bulls taking their profits. I mean, you had a massive move from 270 all the way up to 500. Yeah, that's definitely people taking their profits for sure. But that is not the bears coming in. All right. Put this at the bottom of this range right here. And set a limit right here just in case it wants to come down even further. Let's see if I can find something on the ES. Oh, this looks like a good opportunity to go long on the ES. It's looking like a good opportunity right here. Hopefully y'all guys caught that long with me last night. Hopefully y'all caught that long with me last night. We was literally at the bottom, man. We was at the bottom of this move last night. It didn't feel like it last night, but we was there. We was there. I woke up to a nice 2,700 in profit. I was like, man, that's definitely a good way to start the morning. Smith was able to make $1,400 last night, so I was like, yo, that's how it's supposed to be, making this money. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's what the evening streams are for, to find them setups, because I just knew that the market likes to set up in the pre-market for whatever reason. So finding those long opportunities in the pre-market, and that's just the way to go now. But I don't, like I said, I don't think this is a reversal. That was just the bulls taking their profits for sure. That was definitely the bulls just taking their profits. Or I guess I should say it's highly likely that it's the bulls taking their profits, not a reversal from the bears. Okay, shoot. Honestly, I might as well just set this all the way up here. Now, let's actually look at what happened, because I kind of had a feeling that once we got to 600, that we was going to see, a drop. I mean, let's look at that. Let's look at that. I mean, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. The market trades in structure, regardless how you feel, think, wherever. The market trades in a structure. Always remember that, because all the bears did, all the bulls did was take profits, and they sold the retest. That's all they did in this situation. What did they do in this situation? People in the book map chats like, damn, where did this pump come from? We talked about this the last two sessions. The pump came from this double bottom. That's where that pump came from. Once the market made these lows right here, it was only destined for the market to trade to the upside. It's only destined. And look at what's happening right now. Look at where the bulls are buying it. Look at where people are buying it at. They're buying it at the break of structure. Look at that. They're buying it here. They're buying it at the break of structure. And if the bulls can hold this, I'm thinking that the NQ could be making its way to its all-time highs finally. I mean, I do expect for the market to get to like 750, 800 somewhere. I do expect that. But we could be trying to go for 900. I mean, the ES has been making all-time highs. It just made a new all-time high today. So ES just made a new all-time high today. It made a new all-time high at 927. Now, actually, I might be kind of, I'm probably have to, we'll see what happens here, because obviously the bears are trying to sell this retest right here of this breaker structure. They're trying to sell the retest here. But I don't think they're going to be successful. Not too successful, because we got that support right here. I bought while price was still in this range. So, and I'm looking for price to retest this range up here. So, so I in the last the last 2 days, I'm up about 8K. I'm about 8K. This is the account that I foolishly lost money on yesterday. I was up $900 and then it came back, and unfortunately I had to take that loss. And I think I did blow this account actually. I did blow this account, but so far this has been my progress.
All right. So,
Oh, our boy Smith.
I don't know if this is the right. I mean, y'all can hear me. I can hear you finally. I don't. We just got to roll with this.
What did you do?
Man, I don't even know. I don't even think this is the right. I don't know if my voice is coming from my laptop or from these headphones, but we're just gonna have to rock with this.
Hey, it's just happy to have you here, man. Happy to hear your voice, man. That's all we. If that's all we can get for right now, then we'll take it.
Man, I missed that epic drop. Oh my gosh.
Shit. Dude, that drop was coming.
Man. Yeah. I knew it was coming, but oh my god. I get in there. I'm like, dang, it's only 8:35. It's already down like 100 and some points. Not just getting. I didn't wake up soon enough to get everything set up. I'm like, damn, it's already. I'm like, no. You know, that's a short's dream right there.
And people ask why shorts are so addictive, and this is why. This is why. This is why, dude.
Yeah. I knew that mess was coming. I thought, 560. It actually got to close to 600 before dropping.
Yep. That classic front run. The classic front run. Yep. Classic.
Yep. I was like, damn, I'm only 5 minutes late and I missed it. 100 and something points down. I'm like, oh my gosh, you couldn't wait.
Hey, good thing I took 50% off that position, man. I was like, dude, this shit gonna drop. So I was like, I'm gonna just take some off right here. I left 70 points on the table, but that's fine. That's fine. I took my profits off at like 530, 540, 50%.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't lose too much money. But I knew the drop was coming, so that's why I took the profit so I can rescale back into my swing position. I knew that shit was coming.
That was smart. I'm glad you did, because we was talking about it.
Because I thought to myself, I was like, dude, I know what I want. I know I got my, dude, my target was at 700. But then I thought to myself, dude, they might as well touch all-time highs at 900. So I moved my target all the way up to 9. I moved all the way up to 9. It's gonna get there. I feel like gaining weight in this bitch now. I was going to 900.
Dude, I feel like gain weight.
In my almighty swing account, baby. But like I said before, you said what? Go ahead. Oh, you so reminiscing about that short? Yeah.
Oh, like, damn, this mess is already. Oh, like, it's about to hit sub 400. Like, damn. I'm like, dang, we're gonna give all this move up. I'm like, nah, no way.
Here come the rainbow bears. Here come the rainbow bears trying to get in the way. Always
like,
getting in the way.
People. It's bullish though.
Yeah, these bears gonna learn. I mean, I had to learn. I had to learn that shorts don't work. Oh yeah, speaking about
They
that, yeah,
quitting.
yeah, they do be quitting. I saw a stubborn bear in the Think with Bookmap chat. I had to tell him. I was like, bro, look, I know you looking for 480, bro. I know, I know. As a stubborn bear myself, I understand what that target means to you. I get it. But look, look, because I was like, dude, if you don't get out this position now, dude, you're gonna become liquidity, bro. Because look at what I mean, he's talking about 480, but as a stubborn bear, sometimes we miss the price action, man. Where was it at? Where was it at? Where was it at? Right here. Because I told him that, and let me just draw this out so y'all guys can see it. He was talking about 480, and I was like, bro, I don't know about that, bro. I had to break it down because I was like, look, first off, price was trending up. It pulled back to the 21 EMA. And then it made this little structure right here. Now look at the structure. It made this little structure and it broke out to the upside, right? It pulled back. And look where it pulled back to. It pulled back perfectly at the break of structure. The bulls were buying the retest. And I was like, look, bro, they broke, or actually, where was it at? Where was it at? No. I'm in the wrong spot. My bad. It was this spot right here. It was this because he was going for 480. And I was like, look, they pulled up. They pulled back, they created the structure. This is the break. And look at where they came and they bought. They bought it perfectly at that break of structure right there, bro. It ain't going to 480. Not, at least not right now. Not right now. It's going up. And he did flip long. So I'm happy that he flipped long. I'm happy. Because he said, all right, I'm going to close my short. I'm flipping long. And he got paid. But I was just helping a fellow bear out because I just know how it gets when we get stubborn. I want our targets. We want our targets. Damn the structure. Damn the structure. Bears will will it to our targets. We will will it. We'll be down 10K. Yeah. And as soon as it hit our target, told you it was going to hit 480. Told you. After being down for 10K.
Will it? Shoot, that is too funny.
We will definitely will it there. We don't care how much we're down. And I mean, that's all I was like, dude, I just noticed that he was being a stubborn bear. And I just had to be that hand to be like, yo, I'm a bear too. I've been there.
That is too funny. Oh my gosh. Like, yo, I understand. I've been there. I know what you're going through. Yo, that's hilarious.
But of course, because I think Alfred was in the chat too, was talking, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna do what you think it's gonna do, bro. It's just not.
Yeah.
There's too much liquidity to the upside for this, because I do understand that people look at the market differently. So, I mean, obviously, we all look at it differently. We all have our interpretations of the market, but when people say like the market would dump like 20 points and then people will call that a dump, and then I have to remember that, a lot of people don't trade like me. Like 20 points is like a ripple in the whole ocean. That's how I see 20 points. A dump is like this right here. This is a dump right here. But then I remember that a lot of people prefer to scalp in like 5 to 10 points. That's actually all they try to go for, is like 5 to 10 points, and 20 to 30 points would be to them a dump. And so I was like, okay, because the people in the trap be like, look at this dump, man. Price only moved like 15 points down. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, dude? But yeah, I mean, that's what makes trading this market so great, because you can come in here with your own ideas and make money. We don't have to have the same ideas. to make money. I prefer to trade smaller size with bigger targets. People prefer to trade bigger size with smaller targets. So I mean, we all make money in this market. That boy Smith got that $1,400 last night, man. You gotta tell everybody what you was going through with that short or with that long.
And I was high. Once it, man, it was first. It was an emotional roller coaster. First off,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got high once on Euphoria. Once they finally stepped up,
Mm-hmm.
because I was waiting for it for so long, so long, hours. I think it was a 6-hour trade.
Was it
So
really?
I was mad. Yeah.
Mm.
But I looked at the stats when it was all said and done. Like, yeah, it's like because it started. It was so bad. Like, it started. My trade started in the. It started at one point, and then it took. It actually counted it for like 2 days.
Really,
So I
for real?
started,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then it went over. Yeah, because of the pre market, and then it went on into the next day.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, um, but the micros, yeah, kept me in the game. Kept me in the game, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The micros will keep you in the game.
So yeah, I saw that initial. There was an initial dump,
Mm-hmm.
which I was short. I was trying to be part of that. There was an initial dump, and then buyers came in, swept it right back up. I was like, okay, that's a good sign. And then they played around, whatever. Mind you, this is pre-market now, so it's hella slow. Um, Eventually, they tried to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing happened. Swept right back up. I'm like, okay, so we've established demand here in this zone. I'm like, all right. So I'm still sitting in the long, waiting. I see liquidity at the bottom and liquidity at the top. I'm like, damn, one of these is getting hit.
Yep.
Like, I know whichever direction. I'm like, one of these is getting hit. I see it at 250 and 450 on Bookmap. I'm like, all right, cool, all right. So they try to do it. By this time, though, they try to do it a third time, and they get exhausted. I'm like, surely the Bulls are going to step up now. Surely they will.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears are exhausted. They failed 3 times. They tried and failed 3 times. I know that feeling. I know everybody and their mom is short right now. And then soon, I think it was like midnight. Midnight is where it started to go up, started to like creep itself back up price. Mm-hmm. And then I think it was like 12:30. That mess just took off. I'm like, yes, sir. Yeah. I'm all yelling at work. I'm like, yes, about that time y'all stepped up. I'm like, y'all Bulls is gonna get us up to these rainbow bears? Like, nah, no way. It was like 12:30. That mess just took off. I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I see it.
I was hella early though. I was hella early. Yeah, it kind of formed first. Yeah, it formed like that double bottom, and it was like an inverse head and shoulders. I'm like, yeah, we got this. It just didn't take off when I thought it was gonna take off. They were still playing around, still playing games.
Yeah. Yep. I was sleeping, but every time I have a position overnight, I do dream about it. I ain't gonna lie. Them dreams be, man, obviously they turn into nightmares because it's like, oh, you just got stopped out and then it pumped up. I was like, dude, I know my position is good. After this double bottom, I just knew if price went underneath this double bottom, then I was gonna be wrong, dude. I mean, I just accepted that. Oh man, you're gonna hurt my heart, Nasdaq. You're gonna hurt me like that. You're gonna hurt me like that. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, If it goes past that double bottom is wrong. But then at the same time, I was like, dude, there's no way. It's highly unlikely that because it already formed the head and shoulders pattern right here. It's highly unlikely for price to come back and trade down here because now it's going to be touching the established positions that are already down here. It's already made the pattern. If price traded down here, it might as well trade past these lows. I mean, that's what really kind of gave me the confidence was like, well, they have to hold this range. They have to hold it because anything up below this range does not make sense for the bulls. It kind of invalidates this whole trade. Now, we've seen the bulls come back and do it, but it just invalidates everything. And we got to remember that we are small fish in this pond, in this ocean. These big institutions, these people that's trading people's pension funds and stuff like that, man, they're not letting price come back all the way down here when they already established their positions already. We got to remember that. We got to remember that. These prop firms, these asset managing firms, I mean, these patterns mean something. They're there for a reason. People are going to want to protect the money underneath this low. Now, we did have price come and tap an area of resistance, but it's too bullish. I mean, it would take the bears a lot of momentum to get a full rotation down, which I guess Netflix could do it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It's highly unlikely. Hopefully they don't come at this at the bottom of this trend line and sell this damn thing and stop me out and hurt my feelings. So are you in something right now?
Just watching.
Right Are you just now. Watching? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this underneath this range, and I'm gonna scale in one more time right here. Because I mean, if it really goes past this can definitely try to touch this range. And I don't want to get stopped out of a position if it goes past this 400 level, which is highly unlikely. But I mean, this is the Nasdaq we're talking about. We have to be prepared for anything. Now with the ES, I know I'm good. I mean, if it hits my stop, I'm absolutely wrong. If it trades underneath this range, I'm wrong. And that means that the market wants to go down. And again, another example right here. Almost a guaranteed 10-point trade on the ES is always a retest of a breaker structure. It's always going to be that retest. So it went from, this was actually a 12-point play right here. So if you got in right here and traded right back up, traded right back into that range, that trade right there is almost guaranteed. You can become a millionaire off of that, off of just buying and selling retest on the ES. They're that consistent. They're that consistent. So looks like you Profit is doing a sell on their 50Ks for $40. Their 50K zero counts. I might get another one of those. Yeah, I might get another one. And it's available until tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna buy me another one, and get it at that price. Oh yeah, speaking about price, MFF, they changed their reset policy or their reset prices. Now it used to be cheap. Now it's actually the price of the actual eval now. Why the hell did they do that? Why the hell did they do that? It's like these prop firms be fumbling the bag, yo. They lost a sale for me because it was full price. I mean, if it was $50 like I thought it was going to be, I did not mind buying a reset for that account I blew yesterday. I wouldn't mind buying a reset, but it's $80. I might as well just get a whole brand new account. And I don't understand why people try to deviate from Apex's model. Cheap resets is going to make you money. Let me see if I got stopped out of the that Nasdaq trade. Okay, so I'm in right here. So this is it. If it trades below this range, I'm wrong. And that kind of sucks because I scaled into. That sucks. I guess it happens, man. Good thing I took profits on that damn I took 50% off. I was in 4 micro contracts. I took 2 off for a 900 point profit play, and then I added 2, and now unfortunately I'm all the way back to break even. But my target is all the way up at 900, so still got a long ways to go. Mm. Yeah, they need to hold this range. Yeah, I think I should be good though. Should be good. Mm. So this is the moment of truth for the Bulls, man. If they don't hold this range, I'm gonna get stopped out of both positions, and it's gonna be a nasty loss. It's gonna be nasty. After being up, it's gonna be a nasty loss after being up. All right. Probably put this right here underneath this, just in case. Just in case they try to bounce it at 92. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Shake your eyes for me. Shake your eyes for me. Shake your eyes for free. Hold on, did you get any sleep last night? I just realized that you say you was up all night. Did you get any sleep?
I got a little bit. Yeah, I got a little bit. I wanted to join up and kind of watch the price action and see what was gonna happen. Because I just knew a drop was coming.
Well, hopefully the Bulls hold this. The one time when I want the Bulls to get full regarded, they need to get full regarded, and they need to get regarded now. Meow. They need to get regarded now. I need their regardedness right now. Man. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. All right, am I safe?
Damn.
Okay. Look at that, dude. Damn. All right. Okay. So I think I'm good on the ES. I think I'm good. As long as they don't need to touch 90, I'm good. As long as they don't need to touch 90, I'm good. Come on, ES. You don't got to do this. You ain't got to do this. You can keep pumping. You can keep pumping. At least my baby holding up. She's holding this range at least. As long as they hold this range, I'm good. But if not, then I'm gonna have to reevaluate. Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah. Keep buying Apple and Microsoft and Meta and Amazon. Keep buying those instruments. Mm. All right. Well, I guess I should have got out at this damn top. I thought they was going to really retest. I mean, it made sense for them to retest this, but I did expect for an initial sell off right here, but I didn't think they was going to break underneath this range like that. I didn't think they was going to do that. But it looks like the bulls are now coming back in. Looks like the bulls are coming back in, so I'm good. I should be good. Okay. I mean, as long as price can get back into this range and not reject here. If we don't see a rejection here, I'm good. And I'm glad that I recognized an area where the market was trying to get to and just readjusted my stop because I kind of had a feeling the market was trying to retest this little high right here. And it did exactly that. It did exactly that. All right. Yeah, these rainbow bears like to get real strong at the bottom for whatever reason. They like to get real strong at the bottom. Yeah, it's gonna be very dependent on this candle. Hopefully they don't need to go to 90. ES gods, please don't go to 90. My stop is there. Ah, man. Ah, I might be trying to go to 90. Look at all that liquidity sitting at 90 right there. Damn it. Ah, damn. ES gods, please don't go to 90. Don't go to 90. Ah. Yeah, like I said, I'll just feel more comfortable when price gets back up into this range. But hopefully this low right here at 91 is a strong low. I mean, obviously we won't get that. We won't know that until price shoots back up into this range. If it keeps going down, obviously this not a strong low. So I'm hoping this is a strong low right here. I mean, mm, mm. It bounced right here at this little. It bounced right here. Bounced right here. So this is technically a double bottom right here. This is technically a double bottom. So let's see what they do. If we can get a strong close in that range, then I'm good. But if they knock this thing down right here, if they knock it down right here, then that means they're trying to go for lower prices. Okay, let's get that close in that range, baby. Let's get that close in that range. Close in that range. There we go. Okay. All right. That's all I needed to see was that close. Oh, it didn't close yet. and then close it. Just need to close in that range. That's it. Damn. Ah, shit. All right. The Bears definitely, or the Bulls definitely need to close in this range, because right here, technically, this would be technically a break of structure. This would technically be a double top. So I do expect for the Bears to try here. I don't know if they're going to be successful, but they're definitely going to try. They will try here. But we're back in the range. We just need the price to close in or above this range, and then I should be good. You see the Bears already coming in trying? Yeah, I kind of felt that they was going to come in and try here. Yeah, that's right, Bulls. Keep buying. Close this thing in that range. Close that candle in this range. Damn, that's still not a range close. Still not closing in that range. It's not good. Mm. What I really want to see is price a candle to close above that range. But I will settle for a candle closing in the range. But I wanted to close above it, because that would mean that the Bulls are in control. They regain this area of support, and all the bears that shorted this now will be used as fuel to push this market up higher. So if we can get a close above this range, we're good. We're going to probably see some shenanigans at VWAP most likely, but as long as we can get price to close above the 21, the 200, and the 50, the VWAP is not going to be victorious by itself. It's going to fall in line. But we have to get price above it, though. We got to get price to close above it. Because we could just see a nasty red candle out of freaking nowhere. But let me move this back. Yeah, that's okay. That's what the Bulls need. We need to break out of this range. We need to break out. Because if they do knock it down by VWAP, the Bulls are by the retest of this. But if you see a nasty red candle going down, closing underneath this range, that's bad for the Bulls. So we just need to make sure well, not make sure, but pay attention to see if that happens here. Because we have no control over the market. And the same thing with the Nasdaq is right here at this area of support. We got a range bounce. The bears are going to try to sell it, but it looks like the bulls are going to be victorious in this move right here. So we can at least get a move back up into this range. And hopefully we can get a range rotation from the bulls and get them back up into this range at 540. Hopefully we can get that. I mean, it's highly likely that we should. But as long as the bears don't come in right here, this will mean death for the bears or for the bulls. The bulls don't want to give this area up. This will mean death. Yeah, what's up, Game Weight? What's up? What's up? Sorry about that. Oh no, no problem. Nightfar. Obviously, as y'all can see, sometimes I do fly too close to the sun, but I've already proven to myself that even if I do experience a loss, I will get it back. I will get it back. I will get it back. And I'm not over leveraging. I'm trading my regular size that I normally trade. I'm doing the same procedure. I'll start off with a small size. If it goes down further, I will scale into a position. And I have a place where I'm going to stop out. And I know how much I'm going to lose. Like if I'm trading both the Nasdaq and the ES, I'm likely to lose $900. If I'm trading just a single, if I'm just trading just the Nasdaq or the ES, depending on how I scale in, I'm losing up to $400 to $500. So I know how much I can lose. I can accept $500 losses because I've come back from worse. I've literally come back from worse. Shit, I was down 2K just not too long ago, being stubborn, and I came back from that. And honestly, that what shows me like I don't have to over leverage. I don't have to do anything. I just have to accept that I lost, get back to my system that works, and I will get my money back. There's no reason to trade on tilt. Even when I was making all those mistakes on Tuesday or Wednesday, I still was profitable with all those mistakes. So I think maybe this week has definitely been a learning experience for me because even though I was making mistakes here and there, I still came out profitable. Says you're shorting. Yeah. Well, at least now on the ES, now that we kind of got that breakout, I think the bulls are now about to make their rotation back up higher. I mean, you can get short scalps, but until the bears kind of break, so now the bears have to not only break through this range, but they have to take out this low. So it's highly likely that the bulls are now making their rotation higher. Now that they kind of found support here at 400, it's going to be hard for the bulls. For the bears. Like I said, they're going to need a nasty red candle down. And then they're going to have to take out this range, which we all know that that's not, the bears ain't like that this year. And you gotta look and see that they bought the retest here. They bought the retest. So it's highly likely. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. They're doing it now. The bulls are making their rotation up higher now. Hey, Gameway, where you got your target at, man? I'm trying to get out the same place you trying to get out. I got my target at 900. Where you got your target at? I know you're gonna say heaven's do rag. I'm trying to get out the same place you trying to get out, Gameway. Where you got your target at, man? All right, so let's see if I can get these. Remember, these are my scale-in targets right here. So these targets are from this range that's down here. So I can speak Spanish too. I got Google Translate. Everybody speaks every language now. Say it in the chat. I'll put it in Google Translate. We'll figure it out. All right, man. All right, so that first target's about to come up and get hit. I mean, the Nasdaq didn't have to do me like that, like she did. At least. Oh yeah, so Smith, I was telling the chat last night about have you been to like a virtual reality place, anything that offers like virtual reality gaming and stuff like that? Kind of like what you saw on Batman Beyond. Have you been to something like that yet?
Nah.
Okay, so my special woman took me to this virtual reality event last night. And at first I was kind of
No word.
skeptical. Yeah, at first I was kind of
Yeah.
skeptical because I was like, I don't know about that. But when I said that, I was telling the chat that reality is definitely subjective because even though I knew that it was not real, when I put on that VR headset, excuse me, when I put on that VR headset, everything felt real. When I looked up, there was dimension, there was depth. When I looked over the little floor, even though physically I was on the solid floor, virtually I was on top of like a, like on a mountain, like on Mortal Kombat, like they got like a high rise mountain and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I was playing what was it called? Squid Games. It was a virtual, they have a bunch of virtual games and we just chose to play Squid Games. So obviously we played the games that was on Squid Games. And I ain't gonna lie, dude, when we got to the glass floor one, I was like, yo, oh, okay. I don't know about this. Like, I don't know about this, yo.
That's hilarious.
We got to the glass floor part, and yo, when you actually break the glass, it feels like you're falling. And I felt like I was falling. And I was like, how the, like, it just really makes you question reality. It's like, I'm standing on a physical solid foundation, and yet because I think I'm falling, or at least my surroundings are suggesting that I'm falling, I feel like I'm falling, and my heart was preparing, like it sped up, and I was bracing myself for a fall, like I was about to hit the ground, and I was like, "Yo, that is freaking crazy, yo! It's crazy." Reality is
Yeah.
subjective, man. It's definitely subjective. Subjective. I think we're gonna play the Resident Evil one next time we go, where we get to shoot zombies and
Oh,
stuff like
shoot.
that. So that's gonna be interesting.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It definitely was an experience. It goes to show that um I guess it really brought to my attention, like, because obviously, I mean, if you don't have these experiences, you can only, take from your own. And it just kind of it makes me realize that we all do have different lives, and reality is subjective. And however, whatever we project onto reality, that's reality for that person. And it kind of now opens my mind up to the thought that, okay, yeah, I see why people have different opinions about different things, even if they are wrong. Because in their world, they're right. And that's all that matters to them, is that they are right in their own worlds. Because I saw this other video about this girl. I guess she was an activist, and she was saying stuff about plastic. But we all had well, we don't remember this, but if you do research, there's been an activist for everything. First, we started with paper bags, and plastic was supposed to replace paper bags because, well, obviously, we're cutting down trees to make the paper bags. So we replaced the paper bags to save trees, but with plastic. Now that plastic is filling the landfills and they have a shelf life of a bajillion years, and they call pollution, and they disrupt the ecosystem that they find themselves in. Now we want to replace plastic. And as she was speaking to Congress about this, the guy pointed out that, it's crazy that you want to get rid of plastic, but half of the things that you have, like her water bottle, her glasses, everything was made of plastic. And she was completely oblivious to this. Completely. And she was like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, you know your glasses is made of plastic? Well, I don't know what they're made of plastic, dude. And when I just see stuff like that, I'm like, dude, this world, this world, dude. People just want to fight. They just want to debate. They just want to argue. They want to feel important. They don't care about reality or logic. As long as it makes them feel important or superior to other people, they're just going to do it. That's just how people are. But yeah, man, if you can do something like that, I would highly recommend it, man. I think it would change your experience or your outlook on life or what reality is, quote unquote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never fun. That's never fun to get in. Dang, dude, what the fuck, bro? God damn, AQ. God. That's the second time she did that. She take one of my targets and then gets close to the second one and then drops. That's the second time she did that. Stop playing my feelings. Yeah, I was talking to Smith about it this morning. Yo, the Nasdaq was trying to kill me for $70, dude. All I needed was 70
Oh,
more
yeah.
dollars. Oh, she was playing with my emotions, man. But I stayed
Yeah.
strong. Like I'm gonna stay strong in this long right here. Because that's definitely a double bottom now. That's definitely like a little wonky head and shoulders pattern on the ES. So now I know I can confidently put my stop. Well, my stop is where it should be at anyway. But price should not no longer go under this low because that's a strong low. That's a strong low now. So if price goes underneath this low, then we're going lower. That is a strong low on the ES. And just like the ES, it will short at double tops. That's why the ES is such an easy instrument to trade. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I mean, I feel like the only way that then that means that she's going to the next level of resistance. She's always doing that. Like what she did here, she went through the support and she found support at previous resistance right here. Which, if you lost this trade, you could have definitely followed up with this trade and got your money back. The ES is very merciful. All right, so here comes the shenanigans here at the at VWAP. So we'll see what happens. You said at 605. Well, so the only targets that I can move, the only targets that I can move are these. I mean, even if I do move these, they have trailing stops, so I can't move these because even if price does hit my target, there's going to be a trailing stop, and we know that price is going to pull back. But I can definitely move these two targets up. And you said 605. Oh yeah, that's actually probably a decent area. Probably like right here. And my runner targets are the only ones that don't have a trailing stop on it. And that is by design. All right. Yeah, that's actually a good spot right here. Right underneath this area where it broke structure, underneath this low. Yeah, that's a good spot to take profits. Yeah. But I am like I said, I got my target, so I'm in my swing account. I'm in this on my swing account. I'm glad I took the profits, man, because I would have been sad if I didn't take those profits, because I would have left. I mean, price came back to my break even. So I'm glad I took the profits before that big dump happened, and I was able to scale in 2 more contracts to make that move back up to 900. I mean, I think we could probably see like 700. We can probably see 800 by the end of this week. If we get to 800, I'm gonna take probably 50% off at that level, at those levels, and I'm just probably like a runner target to 9, probably. And then I'm going to buy another one of U Profits swing accounts because they got a sale going on. They're selling their 50Ks for the price of a 30K, which you really can't beat that. You have, I think that's a $2,000 account, and it's a $100, a $180 round trip on that. So uh, if you're in the market for a swing account, U Profit is doing a sale. And this is what it looks like right here. They're doing a sale on their, oh, this is the wrong ones. This is their leg, oh, right here. They're doing a sale. So they're selling their 50Ks for the same price as their 30Ks. And you have $2,000 of static drawdown. So that's basically $180 for $2,000. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. And you can trade 4 contracts max. But honestly, with these swing accounts, I've made so far, I'm up about $1,700 in this account with only trading 2 contracts. I just added 4 because I got past the $1,000 threshold. So I have $2,000 of static drawdown. I mean, well, actually 2,700 of static drawdown. But well, actually, no, that's not true because a lot of that is unrealized gains. I've locked in about $1,300, so that's $2,300 in static drawdown, and I have about $400 to $500 in unrealized profits right now. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get me one of these. I'm gonna probably get 2, maybe, probably 2. Yeah. Come on, Bulls, keep pushing.
All right, Joe. I'm about to sign off, try to get some sleep. It's
All
been
right.
fun.
Yeah, I was glad to have you on, man.
Yeah, I'll probably be back on tonight.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Shit, you ain't really got no choice, right? Ah, dude. But all right, man. We'll see you tonight.
All right, later.
Hmm. Yeah, so next time I'm gonna have to do that. Next time I have to do that. All right. So, we'll see. We'll see. And actually, gain weight. You actually kind of inspired something last night because I looked at, man, look at gold, but I ain't gonna ever trade gold because I don't feel like that. I ain't gonna ever trade it. So what I'm gonna do is MNQ 12-24. Because I was actually looking at some of the time charts, and I will admit that I'm probably cheating myself by not looking at least the 4 hour, because the 4 hour had that That's right, NQ. Break my heart, man. Break my heart. I'm mad it just doesn't have an hour chart because now I gotta do some math. 6 times 4, 240. Damn, look at that 4-hour chart. Okay. Data series. And I think I'm gonna go for the last probably like 45 days for right now. Like the last month. Because that double bottom was so clear on the 4-hour. I can't believe, well, obviously now I know, but because I only look at tick charts, but it was so clear on the 4-hour when I looked at it and I was like, wow, that double bottom was so clear. So clear to buy the double bottom right there. 200 days. Let's actually look at that. 200 days, huh? Like I said, I don't even look at monthly charts, but 200 days, huh? Hold on. Huh? What doesn't? Yeah, I guess that does. Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah, I guess that would make sense, huh? That would make sense. Oh, I was actually gonna still and look at it. All right, dude. Oh. Mm. I guess the charts are loading up, so we'll just do this until this figures out because it's trying to load in all that data. Yeah, it's trying to load in all that data. Okay. Hmm. So the bears are definitely trying to come in here. They're definitely trying to come in here. You know what? They possibly could get it to I guess they well, no, they're not supposed to go underneath that range. Underneath this range would be death for the bulls. Mhm. Hmm. Yeah, if it don't. Hmm. He says, "Do I see what the all-time high for this contract is?" Are you talking about this specific contract? We're talking about December's contract and not the Nasdaq contract overall. Shoot, I mean, I'm thinking the all-time high on the December contract would be at 680 because that's the highest we got to on December's contract. Yeah, 680 is the highest we got to on December's contract. But in July, in the previous contract, obviously the high was in the 900s or something. I think it was like 910. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 910. All right, man. All right. Yeah, honestly, it should be able to handle that much data with all the freaking gigs in this damn laptop. It should be able to handle that crap, but sometimes act like it don't. Yeah, it looks like the all-time high was around. Well, that can't be right. 21,200. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude. Dude. Look at that. That's a lot of volume getting sold right here. That's a lot of volume. But I'm still confident that we'll see a shoot up. That's probably people getting prepared for um, Netflix earnings. So yeah, so the December contracts, this was the current high. On the last one, you said 21.20. Yeah, you could. Yeah. I guess yeah, I think so. The December contracts. Actually, I probably would have never found it if I did that. God, that was like a day. Yeah, the high was like 9.10, but that's probably yeah. Well, at least on this contract, the high was around 21. So yeah, Marquise, you were right. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it was like 979. 979. At least that's the high on this right here on TradingView for the Nasdaq. And that high came in around yeah, in July. In July. Yep, and that's the end of time for it. So I mean, we can look at the continuous contract just to make sure. Yeah, this is the high right here. So yeah, 979 was the high. 990. So the high was 983 on this candle. 983 was the high. 983. Yeah, I believe so. I definitely agree with that. So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why the price is different. I wonder why the price is showing two different prices. He says 21.2. 21.2 on July 11th. Yeah, that's interesting that it's giving you two different well maybe well that's the ink well all right. So I guess I might well we'll see, man. I mean if it breaks through this then I'm definitely getting stopped out of this one. I'm definitely gonna get stopped out of it, unfortunately for me. And it looks like I'm gonna have to reset this because this chart is completely frozen. I guess it couldn't handle all that data, so I'm gonna have to restart. Have to restart this whole thing. Obviously, I'll do that afterwards because I can't even move the chart. Okay. Okay. So you said, let's look at that. NQZ. Yeah. So I wonder why it's different. I guess I must have been looking at a completely different chart because yeah, you're right on this one. At least on this chart, the NKZ, it says 21. Huh. So I really wonder what happened in this situation. Why they're showing two different prices on this? Why are they showing two different prices? So so I just typed in NQ because first I was looking at the continuous contract. I clicked this one, and this one's only said it only reached like 910. So I hit the continuous contract, and it said 910 for whatever reason. Or I'm not 910. My bad. My bad. My bad. 983. 983 was the all-time high on this contract. So I wonder why it's different like that. Yeah, this one is saying 21,200. So you say I got to think about that. Hey, when it comes to stuff that I don't control, I don't think. I don't think about stuff I don't control. If it said that the all-time high was at 983, I'm not gonna. I'm not fighting that. Now, if I was looking at the wrong contract or an inaccurate one, but I mean, at the same time, it's like that is a good point, though. That is a good point because this whole time I was targeting 900 because I'm thinking that that was the all-time high on the NQ, and that's why I was targeting 900. But now, since this thing got the apparently it got the 21,200, shit, I might move my damn I might move my damn target up. It's touching all-time high sooner or later. It's gonna get there eventually. I mean, as long as we don't see a drop before we get there. I mean, if it's on its way there, it should get there. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm just gonna be scaling out as it gets up there. Obviously, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I guess I could hold a position all the way from down here because I'm still in a position down in that 300. My average entry is at 320. So my position is all the way down here, right here. That's my average entry is right here at 320. So if I can hold a position all the way up to 21,200, yo, shit, that'll be. Mm, that'll probably be like a 5-figure play right there. You said that's why you go for Angels do rags. Well, I mean, unfortunately, I think I'm probably going to get my break even hit, which is unfortunate because if I knew that the market was going to come right back down, I would have took 75% of my target. I mean, my profits off right here, and then basically, reloaded back at my break even. So, I mean, I'm 100 points up right now, but I mean, obviously, if it touches my break even, my feelings will be hurt. Because I was up 1,400, 1,600, or more than that. Actually, because how much was I up? That was because I took half off, so I was up $1,700 from the lows all the way up, and I took half off, and I was up $900, and then we got this drop, and then I lost about like I think I got down to like to $200 or something like that, and then I rescaled in, so not my average entry moved up a little bit. So uh, I just don't want it to hit my my break even. Nasdaq, you don't have to do that to me. You don't have to touch my break even. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I really want to get back in. Well, not get back. I really want to trade gold. It's just that I just can't get into it. It's just too slow for me. The Nasdaq has kind of destroyed a lot of instruments for me because I can't stand it. I can barely stand the ES. But I mean, since the ES and Nasdaq is correlated, I might as well trade them both. But crude and gold and it just takes too long to set up, and then it's too much. Like before, like if you have really big targets, like my style of trading, if you have short targets, then yeah, it's great. It's great. You can get those short targets, but obviously I'm a longer term, long target kind of trader. I like intraday swings. We don't get too many intraday swings on gold and CL. You only get continuations after a breakout if it happens overnight. But a lot of the price action with gold and CL happens in the pre-market. And it feels like as soon as you put on a position, you're in jail. It's like, God dang, I'm in jail right now. Come on, NQ. Man, buy this thing. Stop playing around and buy it. Yeah, she does, man. That's why you got to take your profits when you see them. But then, I mean, the NQ is really good at what she does, man. She is a master at manipulation. She is a master at playing with your emotions. She is a complete master. It's when you finally get tired of her pulling your heartstrings and you say, you know what? I'm going to trade responsibly. I'm going to take my profits at resistance and get in at support. That's exactly when she shoots further. You get out thinking you did something good. You get out at 500, and all of a sudden she shoots up to 900 with no resistance, and she's running there too. And it's like, you bitch, like you bitch. I did what I was supposed to do. I got out at resistance, and she kept, and she'll keep going. God, but you just got to catch her when she does that, man. And then she'll do it often enough to where you think that, you know what, next time I'm not going to miss the next one. And then she'll put you and she'll restart you right back in that cycle of when you're debating if you should get out at resistance or support. You're debating if I should get out because it can go further. She's really good at doing that. With the ES, you know, if you don't get out at support, you're going to get clapped. I mean, don't get out at support, you're getting clapped. But what the Nasdaq likes to do is like, what is it? That secret box. It was like when you either choose between a boat or a mystery box. It was like the mystery box can be anything. It can even be a boat. It sounds crazy, but that's what the Nasdaq does, man. Is exactly that. She gives you hope, hopes of possibilities of something better than what you have. You said, yeah, yeah. I'm watching the game. Wait, I'm just hoping that she doesn't hurt my feelings. Even though it looks like her and the ES is about to hurt my feelings. I got stopped out the ES. I got stopped out. All right, man. Fuck, man. I got stopped out the ES. Damn it. Uh, uh damn. Well, I didn't take my profits on the ES, and I found out. I mean, you don't take your profits on the ES, you'll find out, man. Man, that sucks. All right, so let me see if I can find another opportunity to go long on the ES, because I don't believe that the bears are in control. It's just people taking profits. I mean, we are technically downtrending. I'm not blind to that, but I don't think the bears are in control. I might try. I want to see what they do here at 86, and I'll probably go for another long at 86. Okay, I took it long here. I took it long because I think this is where they was trying to get to this whole time on the ES. I think this is where they was trying to get to. And I had plenty of opportunity to get out and profit. So I mean, when I lose trades like this, I mean, the only thing that I can do is just say, you know what, I can't get mad. There's no reason to revenge trade. There's no reason to trade on tilt. I was in profit majority of this damn the duration of the trade itself. It just didn't hit my target, and I have nobody else to blame but that for me not taking profits. But kind of going over what I see on the ES, if I can kind of show it. Now I'm betting if they're going to actually buy this breaker structure here on the ES. Let's see if they do it on the 15-minute. If they buy this breaker structure right here, if they buy the retest, that's what I'm betting on. That they'll buy the retest here. Yep. Yeah, that's all that comes from chart study, man. That's exactly what it likes to do, man. Price does like, I mean, ever since I switched my mindset to kind of looking at swings, the one thing that I've noticed is that it will go back and forth between highs and lows and breaks the structure. That's why I always say look for those breaks or structures because for some reason, well, not for some reason, the market always goes back to the breaker structure. It always goes back to it. You can see that especially on the ES. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how they're already buying the retest on the ES already. Market just likes doing that. And once I've come to understand that, that's why I just look for certain things and I know if I'm wrong, if it goes past certain points because it shouldn't go past certain points. Right now, I was long at 86. I'm up like 6 points right now. So I mean, uh, yeah, that's why I don't keep tight stops anymore. Yeah, I don't keep tight stops anymore. That's why my stops are 50 points. I mean, my stops has evolved. First, it was 18 points. It was first 18 points, but 8 out of 10 times that would work because it would probably like especially when I was trading minis. 18 points was my dead stop, obviously, because you can't play around in minis. And it would get down to 16 points sometimes and be 2 points away from my target, and then it will reverse in my direction. And then I said, I'm tired of doing that, tired of seeing that. So it evolved to a 27-point stop, just adding 9 more points to the play. And then it just gets to the point to where now it's like, you know what? I'm trading these micros like I'm trading minis with 27 points. I keep a 50-point stop so I can I don't have to be perfect with the entries. I can get in at an area, see how the price action plays out. And if price does go lower, then even though I don't like that, I still can scale into the position, getting a lower average entry. And 9 times out of 10, price ain't going to even go close to my stop. And on days like this, where I can kind of add to my stop and then just okay, so if it comes in this range and it comes at this level, these are the areas where I'm willing to stop out. And I can expand my stop further down, knowing that I'm adding like a couple of $100 on my risk. If I lose, which is highly unlikely, but if I lose, I only lose $1,000 to make 2 to 3K. I mean, you can't beat that risk to reward. I don't have to worry about perfect entries. I can scale into it and I can have a big stop. You really can't beat that risk to reward. I made 3K last night. And anybody that was with me last night knew that I got in early. I got in too early. I was in with a little bit of drawdown. We had that big flush down, and I was able to scale into that position on both the Nasdaq and the ES. And I made 3K last night off of that big giant move. So, I mean, obviously, I didn't capture the whole move because my targets got hit before that. But just trading this way just shows me that this is how, in my opinion, you're supposed to trade, in my opinion, because the risk to reward will always be in your favor. Look, I'm already up 10 points on the ES. I mean, you can't beat this way of trading. You just can't beat it. Look how, I mean, I got my money back. Y'all just saw that I was down like $3,000 or $1,000 and I got my money back. So it's like, you can't beat this way of trading. You can't beat it. It's kind of hard to fail when you trade like this. Because I lost what, $600 in that trade, $600 in that trade with the ES, and I just got it back. So it's like, I don't have to over leverage. If I'm wrong, then I know I can just easily get my money back because I didn't risk the house on the trade. I just lost $600. That's it. And I got it back instantly. Instantly. And I just used 10 micro contracts. That's it. And I was down on this Nasdaq trade and I'm finally back above water. Finally. But she has been playing with my emotions all day by taking that first target and leaving the second one. But I think right now the Bulls should be able to finish their rotation. Like I said, I'm gonna have to probably have to restart NinjaTrader 8 because that other chart is frozen. I didn't think that doing a 200-day was gonna freeze the whole chart. And this chart is completely frozen. You said this is the base level? I guess what I could do is just set the ranges up. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm good. This is definitely the price rotating up higher now. This is definitely price rotating higher. I should be good now. Yeah, this is definitely price rotating higher. Definitely price rotating higher. Yeah, this is definitely price rotating higher. They would definitely have to get above this range though. We need to have a break above this range. If we can get price to stop run into this area, then this target should get hit. And then it should at least be trying to make its way back up to 600 and further, 600 and beyond. Yeah. Yep. We definitely have to find support above here because if the bears come back here, we're going down. We need to break out of this range and find support. And then we can rotate back up into this range, which is highly likely that we'll see a rejection in this range. It's highly likely. It's highly likely that we see a rejection, but it'll probably ping pong back and forth between these two ranges. I don't think the bears are going to be able to rotate past this range right here because this is looking like a strong low. This is looking like a strong low, and this is a double. This is actually a quadruple bottom right here, actually. You can say that the bears tried once, twice, three times, four times, five times to rotate price underneath this range, and now they're being used as fuel to pump this market up higher. So I don't think the bears are going to be able to touch this range for a while. Yeah, we can probably see price go all the way up. So if we can get past this range today, if we can get past this range, we might see some resistance around this 540 level. We might see some resistance in this area right here. I'm not saying that price will reverse here. I'm saying that we could see some resistance in that area because of all of this price action right here, all this consolidation. So we could see some resistance. And then at the same time, we got right around, and you can see like right here. Where's my little thing at? Like right here. Y'all can't see that structure. 545 might be that area where the bears might come in right here to try to short it. So that's gonna be my outlook until we get there, and then we'll move from there, or at least I will move from there. Uh, 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 uh. Yes, you better hit my damn target. Actually, I might. I got a trailing stop on both of these. So I was thinking that possibly what I could do on these ES trades is I mean, you know, I do got a trailing stop on both, so I'll leave this contract here. I'll leave that here, but I'll probably move this one up to like around like I'll probably move no. I'll leave them where they're at. Being too greedy. Being too freaking greedy. But I'm pretty sure they'll get hit probably towards the end of the day. Yeah, make sure that I buy one of the 50Ks for sure. Like in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, I wonder how the hell she's gonna survive that. Yeah, the Bulls are gonna have to hold this. Bulls gonna have to hold that right there. I mean, this is a good thing. As long as the Bulls can hold this, as Bulls, this is what we need. We need the Bulls or we need the Bears to come in and provide the liquidity that we need to come back up into these ranges. Right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of buy stops above these highs. So we need the Bears to come in like this and continue to fail because we got 4 levels of buy stops above these highs. And that's what we're going to need to be able to hit these higher targets. Nameless durag. Yeah, rainbow bears. It's so rainbow for no reason. Trying to short the bottom. I mean, well, they're trying to short the middle in this instance. Rainbow bears. Trying to short the middle. Think you're gonna be successful shorting the middle? As the bulls trying to make their rotation back up into resistance. All right, let's if price tap into those buy stops up above them ranges. The bears are gonna probably bail on these trades, man, because they're gonna probably bail on it. It's getting dangerously close to their stops, their buy stops, and they've already tried about 10 million times, and they're not rotating down lower. The bears are just going. The bears never finished their rotation down. Now, I mean, the bears kind of did finish their rotation down this morning, but that was the bulls taking profits. I mean, let's just be honest. That was the bulls taking profits. The bears had nothing to do with this drop. It was just bulls taking their profits. Now, when we get real bearish price action, now they were able to finish their rotation down here. This is a finished rotation for the bears. That's why we got this pop up, because the bears got to take their profits at the bottom of this range. But now the bears are trying to, and then not only, hold on. Okay, so yeah, please don't short this. I just realized that. I'm glad you said something, Gameway, because now I didn't even notice this. Please don't short this. Not only did the bears get to finish their rotation here, they were able to get a double bottom. The bears rotation is done. Anybody else that's shorting this, it's highly likely that you're going to become liquidity. I just realized that the bears got their rotation down and then they got a double bottom. They should be done here. Yeah. Yeah. I just realized that. Yo, thanks for saying that, because I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah. All right, here it comes. The clapping. The clapping. Here it comes. And I'm about to get filled on that ES trade. Uh I was in at 86 and I scaled in 5 contracts, and I'm about to get my 5 contract position hit. And we'll see about this other contract. But I mean, that's just the beautiful thing about the ES, man. All she does is break structure. She goes to an area of support, and everything is just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to trade the ES. Hit that target, ES. Hit that target. Like right now, majority of my profits are from the ES right now. And when I talk to Smith about this, it's like, dude, sometimes it's like, man, why do I even trade the Nasdaq sometimes, when most of the time my profits is from the ES if I'm trading both. All right, so I'm 2 points away from getting my target hit on the ES, or at least on that first scaling target on the ES. Hey, this ain't that type of stream. If anything, I feel that this stream is meant for learning. And shit, I'm giving away free game. Gain weight's giving away free game too. This ain't an entertainment stream. This is if you stay long enough, you'll learn something. All right, I got that first target hit on the Nasdaq on the ES trade. I got that first target, that scaling target. Now I'm going for that ultimate target. You might learn something. You'll make some money if you stay here long enough. All right. All right, NQ. What you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna take both of these off. I'm not playing that game. All right, so I closed the ES trade and I closed I took the profits on this one. I'm gonna let the rest of these the rest of these play out. Probably put these like right here. Probably let that one run. Because I'm not gonna babysit these. I put like one right there. Just leave one to run. Oh crap! I got two. Yeah, I'll leave these to run. I'll leave these to run. But man, we just make money on this stream, especially on the ES, man. Like, dude, you can't beat my ES calls. Okay. I was like, what the hell does that sound? Yeah, my ES calls be kind of like if it's not near the bottom, it's good enough. Yeah, I was not gonna play that game with the ES. Just take the profits while it's there before it dropped. Okay. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I got to get ready for my meeting in the next 10 minutes. So, all right, guys. Hopefully, y'all guys was able to make money with me. I still believe that the market is still making its rotation to the upside. Please don't be short. As a gain weight helped me see, the bears have already finished their rotation down. It'll be highly unlikely if you're trying to get comfortable in a short scalps will probably work. but the bears have already finished their rotation. That's a complete rotation. 2 symmetrical legs down, a profit-taking rally, a pullback, and a double bottom. The bears should be golden. This is a complete rotation from the bears. Complete. And so now the bulls are making their rotation back to the upside to possibly retest that high at 600. So please don't be short. If your mind tells you to short, say no. The bulls are in control right now. And with that said, stay green out there, and we'll come back in the pre-market. With that said, peace out, everybody.